Okay, this video is to help you stay fresh with Spanish over the summer. There are some online tools I'm going to show you how to use to recall vocabulary and to work on verb conjugations. To work on vocabulary, what I would recommend doing is Quizlet. So just open up an internet browser and go to Quizlet.com. And if you have used Quizlet before, it might have you logged in. Either way, what I want you to do is search for my wife's Quizlet set by clicking in this search bar here and just search for Cat with a K Everett. And it'll pull up all the sets that she has made. She teaches Spanish 1 and 2. I would click on Classes next, and then click on Spanish 1 if you want to use Spanish 1 stuff, or 2 if you want to look ahead into Spanish 2. This goes in the order that she created them, so maybe starting at the bottom and working your way up might be good. Ones that I definitely recommend working on are pronouns. Me, I, you, he, she, we, they. Those are words that you have to know. And question words are also good to know. Prepositions are very useful. And numbers. And she made a number set later that's all the way at the top that you can work on. Otherwise, any of them are fine if you want to just glance at them all. If you want to go deeper into some, they would be the ones that I mentioned. To use Quizlet, just click on a set. Let's start with pronombres, pronouns. Here it gives you all the words in the set and what they mean. Here you have your different study modes. Flashcards just give you the words, and it's just like a digital flashcard. So you can click on yo.
I.
Means I. It has a little voice there for you. Another study mode is Speller that I would recommend if you're going to do Speller.
Ellos.
Make sure you're on Speak Spanish Fast because you're just going to type what they say. So, ellos.
Tú. Vosotros.
So that is a
Ella.
way you can use Quizlet. And again, just click the back if you want to go and look at any of her other sets.
Yo.
Alright, one other tool that you might want to use is verb conjugation. And I would go to conjuguemos.com because verb conjugation is an important thing to know, and it is tricky for a lot of people, and it just takes a lot of practice to get for some people. So go to Conjuguemos and go to Spanish verbs, and here it has every verb tense imaginable. What I would recommend working on would be just present tense regular verbs, just kind of keep it relaxed over the summer, and then some of the irregular verbs. For present tense, verb conjugation is like you don't want to say I goes. You don't want to say he buy. You want to say he buys or I go. So these are regular verbs. They take endings that you, even if you don't know what the word means, you can still conjugate it correctly if you know the endings and how to put them on. So ellas bailar would be bailan. Ellos vivir, viven. If you don't know how to conjugate verbs to do these drills, you might look at any notes that you had from previous classes, or if you just do a quick search, you can probably find something that will explain verb conjugation. So these are the regular ones, and then we have irregular ones. So if you go back to Spanish verbs, irregular, present tense, the ones that I would definitely recommend working with are if you hold Control-Alt, you can click on estar, which means to be, ir, which means to go, ser, which means to be, and tener, which means to have. Now these are just irregular. You have to kind of memorize them. They don't follow a pattern very well. So ellas estar, están, accent. Tú ir, you go, vas, and y'all go. If you don't want to do vosotros, you can click all but vosotros, depending on what teacher you've had. They've made you do vosotros or not in the past. So I would recommend, again, Quizlet, any of these sets. Some of them are just straight vocabulary, like la familia, good words to know, abuelo, abuela. and then verb conjugation. That should keep you busy enough for the summer. Don't get frustrated with it. If it's frustrating you, I want this to be an exercise in practice, not frustration. So maybe just give it a break. You can email me if you have questions or want any further recommendations for anything else specific that you want to practice. I hope this is helpful, and buena suerte.